Hey, hi, Caleb. It's a game in which you guys hit the post twice in the first half and gave up a goal on a throw-in. Your overall take on that, and also, am I right in thinking that your players that were involved seemed to believe that that should have been your throw-in, the one that led to the Cincinnati goal? Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, and the fourth told me after the game that it was our throw-in, but they can't review that. That's an unreviewable play as far as the VAR. Unfortunately, you can't overturn a throw-in. But yeah, it should have been our throw-in, and I thought it was a clear penalty as well. In watching it, so like you said, we had moments where I felt like we deserved a goal. We had to hit the post twice. We came on the road against a good team and had 10 corners, I think it was, 15 shots. We're playing well, we're playing better, we're creating more. This wasn't a game where we didn't create chances. We did. I do still think when we got in the box at times we could have gone one-on-one. We could have pulled the trigger a little bit quicker. A few guys. Obviously we're missing Leo and Chonkalai, so getting those guys back will certainly help. But it's another game where we're right there in the second half against a good team, and it's unfortunate not to win the game.
Next, we'll go to Seth McCumber. Seth, you are unmuted now.
Hi, Coach. Thanks for taking the time. You mentioned there that you're really close in the games. That's been a common theme this year. What's missing right now? Is it just chemistry? Is it getting guys back? What's missing to put you over the edge?
No, I mean, the last game we obviously went over the edge and we won the game. And this game, I think we played in a similar way. I think prior to that, the last game, we weren't creating enough. I think in this game we created enough to score at least one goal and to at least get a point in the game. So we are playing better. I think this game and last game are different than the games prior to that in terms of our chance creation, in terms of how we played. Obviously, results not the same, but in the end, we got to stay the course. We got to keep going, and we are improving. We are improving, and it will certainly help. Getting some key guys, essentially two DPs, who have goals in them back. But obviously, it'll take a couple weeks for those guys to work themselves back in. But again, I think the guys played hard. I think we played well. It's just too bad to, not get a little bit of luck to find a goal on the two that hit the post and the penalty. And, in a couple other situations, I felt like if we were a little more decisive, we would have scored.
Next, we'll go to Caleb Pongratz. Caleb, you are unmuted now.
Hey, Coach. I just wanted to ask about the early substitution of Maximiliano Arruti. Obviously got replaced in the 55th minute. Had 10 touches at that point in the game. I just want to ask, first off, how you thought he played, and also, do you think that conditions had a big factor in the reason for the substitution?
Yeah, we've been working a lot in training on gone up top. Jackson kind of in that double 10 on the left, playing narrow. And obviously we played really well against Red Bull in the first half with Maxi up top and Ghana wide. We wanted to continue with that chemistry. We felt Ganago wide to start the game, could get in some 1v1s with their center backs, but we had always kind of planned at the right moment to push Ganago up top, similar to what we did versus Red Bull when he drew the penalty to win the game. So that was the main reason. Obviously, Maxi's been playing a lot of minutes. He's 34 years old, and he had a bit of a tight hamstring this week. So we talked going into it that he was going to empty the tank and go as long as he could. The conditions were very difficult, but both teams were playing in the same conditions. I thought it was a very even game, very good game, and there were a lot of chances both ways. I know it looks again like another loss and like we didn't get a goal, but we are playing better. We are improving, and we can't forget that.
We'll go back to Seth McCumber. Seth, you are unmuted now.
Coach, can you talk about the performances of Eli Feingold and Peyton Miller? It seems like bringing them back into the lineup has been really positive these last two games. And is it too early to think about Campana and Chocolate being available next weekend?
Yeah, I think again, when you look at, for me, the difference on the day today was Denke and Oriano. You know, those two guys were a bit more goal dangerous, you know, and you know, I think again, you know, we're playing with one DP right now. That's Carles. Carles always plays well. He's always dangerous, but we need a bit more at times. And I do think there were some guys that could have played a bit better. I think everybody played hard. Everybody worked hard. Everybody's hungry. Everybody's bought in. And again, we're right there. But, you know, we lacked just a little bit of quality in around goal at times. And I thought, again, we were very unlucky with the posts and the penalty. As far as Chancalay and Leo, sorry, you know, I would expect Chancalay to be available for minutes off the bench next game. Leo's probably not available next game, but hopefully the week after.
We'll go to Emma next, and then we'll wrap up with Caleb. Emma, you are unmuted now.
Hey, Caleb, you bring up, that it's so close in these matches, very close one tonight. So what is it that you say to the players in the locker room when the game is, by margins?
Yeah, I think I told them what I'm telling you. We got to stay the course. We got to keep going. We're playing better. We're creating more. I know obviously when it stacks up and the bottom line shakes out, it's our fourth loss and it's another game we don't score. But when you look at the last game, we played much better. We created a lot more. We won the game. And you look at this game as well. We had 15 shots on the road and 10 corners and hit 2 posts. Much different than the games prior to those. So we're on the right track. And that's what I told them. We got to keep going. And in the end, we can't get down. We got to go back to work and understand that we're on the right track and understand that we're improving.
Let's take one more question. It'll go to Caleb Pondratz. Caleb, you are unmuted now.
And Coach, just to finalize and wrap this up, kind of just your thoughts on the defense as a whole today. Obviously, just the 1 goal let in the 65th minute. Just kind of summarize how you thought the defense played overall today.
Yeah, well, obviously first half at 0-0, I didn't think they had much, maybe one clear chance, maybe a second half chance against, a very good team. Obviously they had Evander out, who's a key player, but we had Chancalay and Leo out as well. So, that they still, Denke I thought was a handful, Oriano a handful, and I thought our guys did a really good job overall. Obviously, once we conceded, we had to risk even a little bit more. The game got open and we gave away a few chances. I thought Ali was excellent today. Made a couple key saves to keep it, at 1. And, again, I felt like we would at least get a draw, and I did feel like we deserved at least one goal today.
That's all now.
Great, Yusuf. Caleb said he thought you guys are improving and deserved at least a draw in this game. So your take overall on the team, are you guys making progress in your opinion? Thanks.
Yeah, I think of course we're making progress, but then of course without the result, then we have nothing to show. But I think overall we're improving as a team.
Next, we'll go to Caleb Pondratz. Caleb, you are unmuted now.
Hey, Yusuf, I just want to know what your thoughts were on the conditions today, if the conditions played a part at all in the result, or if it made anything difficult to connect passes or move up the field today.
No, I don't think so. It's just what happened in the game happened, but I don't think the weather played any role in the game.
Next, we'll go to Seth McCumber. Seth, you are unmuted now.
Thanks for taking the time. You said you're making progress. Is there something in particular you think you guys are doing better right now?
Oh yeah, I think in terms of the attacking part, I think we're more in the box so many times, and we're creating chances, and of course, for me, like the coach said, like a draw would be a fair result for us.
Last question will go to Jeff Lemieux. Jeff, you are unmuted now.
Yusuf, you mentioned seeing improvement, especially over the course of the past couple of games. Is it easy to remain confident as a group when you're seeing that progress over the course of the past couple of games?
Yeah, especially when we play this kind of games, and we're not been like it's an away game, and they were not dominating us. I think it was like a 50-50 game. So I think it's a good thing that we're coming here and play good football.
Those are all the questions we have. Thank you, Yusuf.
Thank you.